Today marks 1 year since heavy rain led to devastating floods here in the Charlotte area. You may remember this scene right here. More than 140 students were rescued from the Corvian Community Elementary School in northeast Charlotte when nearby Mallard Creek spilled over into its banks and flooded the parking lot. The flooding was even more extreme in Iredell and Alexander counties. Several roads and bridges there washed away, and in Hiddenite, a campground was inundated. The flood hit early in the morning while many were still asleep. New at 6 meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees talks to a county leader about the tragedy that unfolded.
You got to get in here. We've got a major situation.
1 year ago today, Alexander County had one of the most significant flood events they have ever seen. Portions of the county saw close to a foot of rain, causing flash flooding and rivers to rise.
There was the Great Flood of 1916, and there were 3 children swept away in that flood.
More than 80 people died and hundreds of homes were destroyed. That's the only flooding close to the event on November 12, 2020. The first call to PIO Gary Herman came at 4:30 a.m. 911 was receiving calls of multiple flooded and impassable roads.
We were very worried about the health and welfare of our citizens in our county, and we just did the best we could.
By 5 a.m., their emergency operations center was set up. By 7 a.m., a shelter was established at East Taylorsville Baptist Church.
Unfortunately, this flood did cause the loss of 6 lives.
The first confirmed death came that morning. A culvert had collapsed off Hopewell Church Road and a car was swept away.
We had to wait until floodwaters receded, and then unfortunately the person was still in the car.
Nearby, the Hiddenite Family Campground sits on the bank of the South Yadkin River. Water overflowed the banks and flooded the whole campground.
Just a tragic situation there. We lost 5 people there, and one of those including a 1-year-old boy.
3 of the deaths were confirmed at the campground on November 12th. The next day, urban search and rescue were able to find the last 2 victims, including the child.
This is an event that is forever etched in especially county employees' memory, but also our citizens' memories. Just something you'll never forget going through.
For WCNC Charlotte, I'm meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees.
And Gary Herman, the public information officer for Alexander County, reminds residents there is a code red alert system you can sign up for.